What's up? My name is Chicago J. Check me out on Instagram, Chicago J, JAYY. And look me up on SoundCloud. That's where you're going to catch all my latest tracks, and that's where you're going to hear me go crazy.
Chicago J, what's going on, man?
What's good, brother?
Not much, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show at such short notice. Appreciate you.
Shit, I appreciate you guys having me on here. It was I think it was a dope little blessing that kind of like fell right into my lap, kind of.
Right in your lap. And yeah, bro, it was when I heard you were coming in today, I was stoked for real. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you being in today. Tell me about like your history. Tell me a little bit about how you got started in the music industry.
I go way back. If I start from the beginning, my uncle, he actually passed. He passed of cancer like a few years back. But this guy, you know, somehow born into my world, he brought me a cassette tape when I was like, like five. He brought me a Twista tape. It was sick.
Oh wow.
It was sick as hell, and I'm just like listening to this fucking Twista, like, damn, this motherfucker rap fast as shit, you know? Right. I couldn't really understand it. Fell into Tupac. He gave me a Tupac tape after that. He gave me an Eminem tape, and Eminem was it for me. That was it. Like, so from Eminem on, I fell into music. I really liked, you know, like the emotional shit about it. I liked how, like, basically people from not the most beautiful places in the world could still kind of like tell a story. Right.
So what's your creative process when it comes to like creating music? I mean, do you have to be alone? It
comes random.
Randomly?
It comes randomly.
All times of day?
All times of day. But I've noticed, I talk to my wife about this all the time, and I noticed that around 5 to 6 a.m. in the morning, that's where I write my best shit.
I know a lot of artists say that. Normally, like insane. After 4 or something, from like 4 on, it's like peak creative time.
Yeah, that's like peak creative time for some reason. I fucking be waking up like in the morning, like from a dream. Yeah. And then like first beat I play, I haven't written a song in like 3-4 months. And then this fucking song just pours out.
That's incredible, man. Yeah, so you didn't just come from Chicago J. You had another previous name before Chicago J. Yeah. J Skills.
Yeah, J Skills.
What's the story behind J Skills?
J Skills was a character that I created. I was this shy kid. I was like, I came from like this background where people really didn't like respect me or like really kind of even care for me in all reality. And this J Skills character, I just fucking came up with the name. I was like, man, I want to be a rapper now. Like, I'm gonna be fucking famous. I'm gonna throw some shades on, throw on some fucking Jordans, and I'll be fine. You know, that's what all the rappers are doing. Yeah. And somehow like it blew up, just random. Like people really paid attention to it, and then from there, I'm like, holy shit, like I could be a rapper.
So tell me, how has the whole Corona pandemic affected you? Because I know I've talked to a lot of artists, and it affects a lot of artists differently. How does it affect Chicago J when it comes to like creating, performing, being inspired? How?
I feel like it hasn't affected me at all. I feel like before the Corona, like I was legit doing the same shit. There's nothing that changed about my life. There's nothing that changed about my creative process. As far as doing shows, it does like halt like the live performances. Yeah. You know? But to be honest, we're living in a virtual world nowadays. You know, like people want to go out, but at the same time people want content. And that's, you know, that's what you guys are doing here. You guys are creating content.
Did you create someday during the Corona, or was it before? Some days.
Some days. It's funny, this story. So the guy who brought me here, Hungry and Humble, you know, you guys guy here, he was staying in North Carolina, South Carolina? North Carolina. He was staying in North Carolina at the time. And I was fucking like working all these odd jobs and like fucking like hustling, you know? Like I got to feed my daughter. Right. I got to pay bills. I got to do shit. And 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm driving home from work. I'm like fucking tired, haven't slept all night, like whole fucking like overnight shift. And I hear this beat, it just starts playing, and I'm like, holy shit, this fucking beat is insane. Pulled to the side of the road, tired as hell on my way home, you know?
No way.
And I had just been talking to Hungry and Humble for like fucking, like a month at that point. We're like having these conversations, and me and him, we go back and forth. We start talking about some government. We start talking about some fucking like life shit, some struggle, our families. And then we talk about, you know, our brotherhood. And in a way, he inspired me to write the song, and then he ends up falling in love with it. So it's just like, it was crazy. I was just like, okay, like I came up with a dope ass hit, not only that I love, other people love, but the person who almost like inspired me to write it.
There you go.
Fucking fell in love with it.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Well, I heard the song like a couple of days ago, and I freaking love it too, and I really, really can't wait to hear it, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I already knew as soon as I saw you reacting to it, I'm like, damn.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one we're going to do the video to.
I feel like as artists, you know, or creatives, period, like when we create things, we create them and we're like, holy shit, like this is dope what we made. Right. But then as soon as we're showing it to other people and we're watching those reactions, we're like, oh yeah, I got one.
And it's really important to sort of listen to your audience.
Yeah.
Because your audience hear it differently than you.
Yeah.
So let's hear Some Days, man.
Stay in this box, bro.
It's Daku.
Don't you be me, you gotta be you. Just take that part of me that you like and do what you do. I hope I can make you better through any weather. No, you ain't gonna lose, long as you walk through this life on your own and in those two shoes. Family's never gonna leave from your side unless you tell them leave. And bad days are never gonna make you cry unless you believe that you ain't that worth it, that you don't deserve it, that you ain't been through all of that pain to make you this perfect. Some days you gon' love it, and some days you gon' hate it. Some days you gon' wanna quit, but someday you'll be famous. Some days you'll die, 'cause some days you gon' live. Some days you'll be broke as fuck, 'cause someday you'll be rich. Just give it some time, but give it your all. Don't you hold back, just jump in that blind, and you may just fall. But long as you want it as bad as you say, it won't be the end. And as long as you hold on to you and your dream, yeah, you'll have a friend that's never ever gonna leave from your side unless you tell them leave. And bad days are always gonna make you cry unless you believe and let go of all of that hate in your heart. Yeah, you'll finally see the only person that been holding me back has always been me. Some days you gon' love it, and some days you gon' hate it. Some days you gon' wanna quit, but someday you'll be famous. Some days you'll die, 'cause some days you gon' live. Some days you'll be broke as fuck, 'cause someday you'll be rich.
It's Daku.
Check me out, Chicago J Instagram, Chicago JAYY. MUSICON3. Shout out my boy Hungry and Humble. Album coming soon. Been working on that motherfucker forever, but y'all already know. Stay motivated. Check me out on Instagram, Chicago JAYY. MUSICON3. Chicago J. They ask what's up with me, I say it's none belief. I'm gonna be fine, I keep my eye on who I'm supposed to be. Sweat through this life, I seen some things I wasn't supposed to see. When I'm alone
company. I pray to God for life and not just cars and pipes. Choose red or blue if you want the truth, man, fuck them stars and stripes. I'm from a country that don't claim to ever start a fight, but how my people gonna make it through these darkest nights? Who's gonna protect us when the dogs all come to bark and bite? I know myself too well and I'ma kill them all on sight. In my own mind I seen it all, I just be stating facts. So if you hurt the ones I love, you gonna pay for that. There been some days I cry my eyes out trying to make a stack. Born in this world, I asked the white man why he hate the blacks. I asked my sisters why the fuck they setting up my brothers, and asked my brothers why the fuck we can't just love each other. At night my tears drop from my eyes and dry up in my covers. While I'm sleeping up in my whip, I dream of different wonders, of shit we've yet discovered, of my daughter, my mother, the father that I never had, yet I'm still thinking of him. Who I'd be if he loved me, who I'd see if he was me. Wonder if I'd be ugly since the days they would touch me. I've been stuck and unlucky, I've been broken and angry, wishing someone would hug me. Fuck them niggas who made me. They ask what's up with me, I say it's none believe. I'm gonna be fine, I keep my eye on who I'm supposed to be. Sweat through this life, I seen some things I wasn't supposed to see. When I'm alone at night, them demons keep me company. I pray to God for life and not just cars and pipes. Choose red or blue if you want the truth, man, fuck them stars and stripes. I'm from a country that don't claim to ever start a fight, but how my people gonna make it through these darkest nights? Ever since I was a kid, I used my art to write, trading my soul for this old thing you niggas call a mic. I gave my heart so many times I can't believe it's beating, cause niggas cross me, bitches cross me for no fucking reason. Now my life is like a show, but don't you rush the seasons, cause you gon' miss some shit you'll need to understand my meaning. You could call it my why, I'm gon' call it my I. Ever since I was 9, seen it all of my life. You could call it the vision, I'm gon' call it decision. I knew I wanted what I wanted before I started living, so it's all been a mission. Man, this life is a journey, did it all with precision. Pray to God for his mercy. They ask what's up with me, I say it's none believe. I'm gonna be fine, I keep my eye on who I'm supposed to be. Sweat through this life, I seen some things I wasn't supposed to see. When I'm alone at night, them demons keep me company. I pray to God for life and not just cars and pipes. Choose red or blue if you want the truth, man, fuck them stars and stripes. I'm from a country that don't claim to ever start a fight, but how my people gonna make it through these darkest nights?
Yeah. Hey, y'all make sure when y'all going through the trials and tribulations,
gonna make it through these
you ain't
darkest
letting it
nights.
destroy you. Some pain ain't meant to kill us, it's meant to make us stronger. But there's a will, there's
Chicago
a way.
J, check me out, MUSICON3.
And as long as you alive, there will
Shout out
always
my
be
boy
a way.
Hungry and Humble. We go
It can always
crazy,
be worse.
taking over the
So keep
city.
your head up.
We in this bitch.
It's on you.